she grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another blunt, what a Heineken. Niggas thought to look out, a kid got choked out, blows with stone, and a fucking fight broke out.
All you junkies and TV addicts, don't mean to diss, don't mean to bring static. All you Klingons in your grandma's house, grab your backstreet friend and get loud. Pulling doors off inches, grab you with the pinches. And no, I didn't retire, I'll snatch it off with the needle nose pliers.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Oh, I'm back. Yeah, so we're having some intermittent fucking connection issues. I think I got fucking Red Leg's his type of service right now. I just want my internet to work. That type of shit. And I fucking noticed something. All right, we're back. WTFNationRadio.com, U.S. Army WTF Moments. Sergeant's time on the 7th of September 2017. I got Doc Bannis and Mom with me. Dude, what are you doing?
Hey, y'all.
Hey. Doc.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Are you
barely?
Barely, dude. Oh wait,
fidget spinners.
Your fidget spinners.
You
are you
barely hear me?
No. Are you talking to the Yeah, exactly. We got interrupted by the Alarak.
By the what?
That new online social media drama that they say is considered online conduct or misconduct or whatever. That new. Now I got fucking double feed shit now. So.
Yeah, when I start hearing myself, bro, like that's fucking time to go and sit in a corner until the voices go away.
I I got the voices in my head all the time. What are you talking about?
Not my voices.
Anyways, so third segment, we always go through the main page inbox and go through some of the drama and shit that we like to laugh at, give you some background on why we posted something, or why was something posted in U.S. Army WTF Moments and why wasn't this posted or whatever. So if you guys aren't tracking right now, we have those individuals at Fort Hood that were busted for a bunch of hookers and cocaine.
We think that.
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
There's a special op fund for that shit.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you did? Oh, it's okay. You go ahead and go ahead. That's why we got it on there. Oh, you'll be able to see a podcast on WTFNationRadio.com, and you'll be able to get 1 and 2 on the other feed down there. So welcome back to part 3 again. Don't worry about it. It's still on there. Yeah, I don't know, man. The webs are all been weird today. Totally fucked up. God dang it.
What's up?
Again, I just see things that because of the webs when you... Damn it. Hang on. Today. Totally fucked up. God dang it.
What's up?
Again, I just see... It's funny to hear ourselves. It's like we're like in a feedback loop or something. Morty, Doc, and Ice.
Totally fitting.
Anyways, so we got individuals that are busted at Fort Hood involved in a prostitution sting, and exactly that, D-Max. That's exactly what I was going to talk about. Is that the ranks of these individuals? Holy fuck! Wow. I mean, I don't know if the Army has gone to the point where now fucking everyone's I guess involved in this shit, but that must have been some serious freaking cooter for them to fucking either that they're undercover or something like that. It's a 2-day prostitution sting in Bell County.
That's an undercover job for me.
Yeah. Led to the arrest.
It's like I'm gonna need a new penis. Got any of them? CIF.
Exactly.
Yeah, yours would probably rot off from after all that in Colleen.
I don't know. Dude.
It'll fit.
It's quite the fucking resistance built on it.
Yeah, I got so many diseases it's canceled itself out.
The
Anyways,
mileage.
Yeah. So it led to the arrest of 20 men, the majority of them who are currently serving active duty military service members. 13 of them are military. 12 of them are stationed at Fort Hood, and the sting operation was initiated by the Specialist Crime Unit. Both hotels in Colina and another in Salado over a period, or they call it Salado down there, over a period of 16 hours. The sting was part of a national John suppression initiative, a nationwide program where it aimed at suppression of illegal prostitution. This is fucking hilarious. I mean,
what about legal prostitution?
I was about to say that
they weren't licensed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Is there such thing as illegal prostitution?
Then there's parts. I mean, like,
not well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So Sheriff Eddie Lang said that the Special Crimes Unit posted several ads online sites known for attracting people looking to purchase sexual services and waited for someone to respond. They didn't have to wait long because the first male John appeared in one of the locations in less than 20 minutes. He wanted to coot now, swiggity swooty, trying to get that booty. Sheriff deputies and investigators stayed and waited for the individuals to make contact and then agreed to meet in person and pay for sex. And ladies and gentlemen, it did not take long. Once an ad was placed, 20 minutes, the first contact was made to a very viable institution here in Bell County. We're trying to, we're trying to put it in it.
Class up the joint.
Yeah, class it up. One man came all the way from Waco to pay for sex because he said the Waco area was too hot. While another individual had his had his wife and his mom waiting in the car in the parking lot.
Son and husband of the year?
I guess. The sheriff also said the punishment for this type of offense could be anywhere from a fine to a few years in jail. Most likely their military careers will be affected. Well, no shit.
Unless they're Bo Bergdahl and they get a fucking promotion.
I'm going to read this from the lowest ranking on up, and you're going to laugh. So, and it's obviously been, of course, these individuals have been arrested. So,
let me guess. Dude.
Hang on.
All fucking like black staff sergeants and E7s from brigade staff.
You never.
Is that too racist?
You never let me have fucking fun and announce me this shit. Anyways.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
So, PV2 Xavier Horn, PFC Adrian Upshawn, Specialist Christopher Webster, Specialist Jimmy Joyner, Specialist Michael Culpepper, Sergeant Carlos Castillo, Staff Sergeant Natillian Seymour, Staff Sergeant Kendrick Davis, Master Sergeant Stanley Irvin, Warrant Officer 1 Gregory Hughes, CW2 Ernest Grant, and Major Donta White. I'm disappointed because you're in the MPs. All of them, let's see, two MPs, one at the WTU, one that's a COSCOM guy, one's a signal weenie and one's a chemo. We have Cav, thank you, and then we got fucking aviation. So, typically,
so it's like a Masons chapter or what? I mean, like, where else do all those ranks get together? Like church, Boy Scouts, what?
No idea, bro. No
Praise the
idea.
Lord.
Yeah. Oh, lordy. Yeah, we're taking calls, man. Everyone's asking you. You want to give us a call? Shoot the shit. Go ahead. You're listening in Mississippi? Heath? Oh, he was caught up in the production ring. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If you got
Production?
Yeah, well,
Are they
please.
fucking giving birth to them?
Yeah, please. There's nothing. Don't even go there. Numbers are dropping. Roll off.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I'm not even following this.
Yeah,
I can't fucking follow.
415-80.
Distracted.
Yeah, 415-889-8367. If you want to shoot the shit, give us a call.
Yeah, dude, don't be a fucking degenerate and talk shit in a fucking format that I can't even fucking hear it in. Like, talk shit to me like a man.
You can't hear it.
Or a
That's
woman.
right. Because you can't hear texts.
Yeah, dude.
That was one of your guys,
All the keys
D-Max?
sound
Damn.
the same when you fucking press them.
Yeah, exactly. Just one good airborne for old time's sake.
The fuck?
I have no fucking idea. Anyways, so yeah, they got busted up. They got hemmed up. Normally, service members charged with a solicitation are convicted to receive receive non-judicial punishment after the civil process is complete. This typically, according to military lawyers consulted by U.S. Army WTF Moments, leads to administrative separation under Article 134 of the UCMJ. However, service members caught in patronizing a prostitute may face a maximum penalty of a dishonorable discharge, just due to the fact that DoD policy now says that you can't get hoes. You know what I mean? They say because they think that you're gonna fucking be involved in, trafficking, human trafficking. All the men have been released from jail on bonds ranging from $1,500 to $2,500.
Yeah, dude. They're fucking gonna get it from their wives. They're gonna get the shit beat out of them. I would have fucking stayed in protective custody. So I can't go home. My wife's gonna kick my ass, dude.
Well, I don't know. The one dude had his wife and his mom with him.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's even worse, dude. Like, black moms will fuck you up. I mean, I'm going off the assumption that I was correct that they're all black. Am I wrong?
I don't have any mugshots.
Okay.
I was just reading the fucking names.
So excuse me for preloading my racism objectively. Oh man.
Okay, so the next one we have to talk about was a Fort Jackson soldier was charged with murder after an involvement with an outlaw motorcycle club. Didn't know they had him down at Fort Jackson. A Fort Jackson soldier is under arrest and remains in police custody after being charged with a murder and attempted murder of the Richland County Sheriff's Department. Staff Sergeant Marquez L. Johnson was arrested for charges stemming from a homicide investigation by local authorities in the neighboring Richland County. Johnson is assigned to the Special Troops Battalion on Fort Jackson. Has been stationed there since 2014, serving as a range instructor. Been stationed there since 2014. Dude. Go down range much? No.
Yeah, the range instructor range.
Yeah. Oh, he's been in the Army since 2003, has 2 deployments to Iraq. And, yeah, okay, so he's got 2 deployments in Iraq. All right, I guess. Yeah. Christopher J. Fletcher, a Fort Jackson spokesman, confirmed that his arrest and charges stemming from a July 27 homicide investigation by local authorities in neighboring Richland County. On July 27th, a verbal altercation led to the shooting and death of 41-year-old Aaron Collins and 46-year-old Sidney Collins, as well as an injury of a third person around 9:45 p.m. when, according to witnesses, Collins stopped while they were riding the motorcycle along another rider on the corner of Park Lane and Claudia Drive in northeast Columbia. Wow, I didn't realize it was that. Is it bad over there? In around that area? Shit. Witness testimony says a dark-colored SUV pulled at their side, and a few brief moments what sounded like an altercation. Gunfire erupted from within the SUV, and the bullets hitting the couple. The third rider managed to take cover and escape with non-threatening injuries. Damn. The police recovered as many as 17 bullet casings from the crime scene. After interviewing witnesses, police issued a warrant for the arrest of 43-year-old Ricardo Leroy Middleton, a member of the Thunder Guards Motorcycle Club. Holy shit, I didn't know all this stuff was going on over there. Damn. Following a preliminary investigation by local police and the Midland Gang Task Force, official released Johnson, who was actually present during the shooting and had left the scene without alerting law enforcement. Damn, this is like a fucking... I guess there's...
Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, I was just reading this fucking shit right here and following Johnson's
like a
release.
fucking B-rated version, but where they're black motorcycle gangs. I am familiar with that one, and they are both fucking black.
Yeah, they are. The
MCs.
Yeah, Outcast MC and Thunder Guards MC are chapters across the United States, including South Carolina, that are called 1%er Motorcycle Club. Yeah.
1%er is the fucking ones that, not necessarily in every case, because you might be special needs party getting patched, but those are the ones that, like, you got to have a felony to join.
Well, yeah, some of them, the whole, yeah.
I'm not saying that you have to, but
yeah, you're talking about,
yeah,
you're talking about some, yeah, I know what you're saying. What is the term one? Okay, so the term 1%er is made in response to the 1947 riot in Hollister, California. That is the first fucking place where there was a bike rally. And then
fucking
the people,
Wikipedia response, dude.
Yeah.
1%ers are the fucking dudes that are criminals.
Yeah,
like
no,
it's the fucking code.
It's the code for that.
Fuck your mom.
They're illicit.
Well,
I'm just saying they're involved in illicit activities. Is what I'm saying. But the term 1%er came from individuals who, that according to the American Motorcycle Association, they said that fucking 99% of motorcycle riders are law abiding, and so then of course other motorcycle groups said, yeah, you know what, and then we're the 1%, so hence the name 1%er. So. Anyways, so Major General Pete Johnson said that the Army takes the murder allegations very seriously. We will continue to cooperate in fullest extent possible with local authorities on this case, he said in a statement. So, it sucks. I don't know what happened. So, I'm just saying.
Shit happens when you fucking, to quote Jesus, when you fuck with the sword, you die by the sword.
Is that what he said?
Remarks complete.
Remarks complete.
Is that verbatim?
Yeah. Is that verbatim?
Jesus is a fucking bad motherfucker, man.
Oh, I'm not saying he's not a bad motherfucker. I'm just saying.
Back in his day, he would have been a 1%er. Like, he came into the fucking temple. He fucking called all the Pharisees fucking dogs and, like, swine and shit. Like, you saw what fucking calling some fucking Arabs does. A dog.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking just as bad as telling them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus just stirred shit up, man, to the point where they fucking nailed him to a cross for it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What happened to the Sergeant Major that was that was found dead in Fort Campbell? Oh, I don't know, man.
We haven't had any clarification on that.
On the status of what was his cause of death. So yeah, once we get information, then we'll put that out. Unfortunately, it is sad. I guess he was there. Freaking, he died at his residence. He was found dead. So, yep. That's all.
Maybe it was natural causes, like, or a heart attack or some shit. I mean, everybody wants to jump the gun on fucking saying, "Ooh, it was a fidget spinner," but I mean, you know.
In his rectum?
No, I'm just saying, like,
no.
For serious, that most people fucking are so caught up with this dramatic fucking social media bullshit.
They immediately say it's toxic leadership and 22 a day. That's what they immediately run to. They immediately run to that.
It's the dude was like, I'm not saying he was old, but he wasn't like a fucking young buck by any means. It could have easily been natural fucking causes.
Yeah.
But I would also argue that everything is natural causes because we're all supposed to die anyway. So
it is sort of kind of inevitable when it comes to that aspect. It is supposed to happen.
Thank fucking God.
I'm tired. You know
exactly.
what I mean? I'm tired. I'm like, fuck. But yeah, so that's the status on that. I guess I don't know what else to say, but condolences out to the family, and we'll freaking
raise our glasses.
Yeah, raise our glasses, get some shots. Sorry, Major. Hey, man, to you all. If you want to call, go ahead and give us a buzz at 415-889-8367. We're taking some. I think the reason why it's kind of slow tonight is because of the storm and shit. Everyone's fucking freaking out, telling me we're getting more information about all the highways being backed up, and also, isn't it football tonight? Did it open up?
Yep, tonight is the start of this NFL season.
Who is playing?
Fuck, I don't know.
Matter of fact, who's playing? Let me see. Let me throw some opening game predictions here. I mean, honestly, I don't really freaking care about a few teams, anyways. So if they freaking don't play or they play, then I don't really care. Let's see. NFL opening. Did it open? Is this normal season or is it still preseason?
It's normal season. It's the Chiefs and the Patriots tonight.
Oh man, I hope the fucking Chiefs boot stomp the fuck out of the Patriots. Oh fucking Soho fucking. Oh god, I can't stand the fucking Patriots.
I can't stand football.
Just the way you said that.
What?
That's the way you said that. Man, man. Morty, I don't like football.
No, that's pretty much true. But yeah, dude. No, I played, and it's not even a matter of, how there's like usually the camp that plays soccer and the camp that plays fucking football. And
yeah.
I am of the camp that played soccer, but it has nothing to do with my dislike for football. I just never got in. Like I never. Fucking. First of all, I don't like watching things. That's why, I
prefer to participate in them.
Yeah, dude. I'm in the.
I gotcha. You want to be in the fucking game. You want to play, then fucking play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And so, I never really got into football because I did man sports, like fucking wrestling, during the fucking time that it was football. No, but I played soccer, and to me it was like...
Soccer's a smoker, man.
No, I mean it is. I'm just saying, it just took up a lot of my time to play soccer, and for me to get into a sport, to actually, fucking understand it, I'd have to have, played it. And I don't even watch fucking soccer. To me, when people that watch fucking soccer on TV or whatever, I'm just, rolling my eyes fucking painfully. Fuck, you're gonna watch this shit for. It's fucking stupid unless you're playing. But that's my opinion, so there's that.
Yeah, the only game that's playing tonight is the Chiefs and the Patriots, and they're at halftime right now.
What's the score?
Right now, currently at halftime, the Chiefs ain't doing too good against the Patriots. It's 14-17.
That's not bad.
Well, that's not fucking. It's not fucking winning. I mean, only change. So let's see. We got Sunday. We got the on the Sunday game docket. We got Jets, Bills, Jaguars, Texans, Steelers, Browns, Cardinals, Lions. Obviously the Buccaneers and the Dolphins games are postponed. I don't know why, but Falcons, Bears, Raiders and Titans, Ravens and Bengals, Eagles and Redskins. Yeah, everyone's playing. Then on Monday, it's going to be the Chargers and the Broncos, and then the Saints against the fucking Vikings.
There's 2 games Monday?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean they have to keep everybody going from not talking about Kaepernick and shit. So that's what it is. They have to make sure that Kaepernick is fucking is even significant, anyways.
Yeah, that's the only reason I know anything about football is because of the fucking memes. Like, I know Kaepernick because
of the
a
memes,
lot
yeah.
of fucking memes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's the status of BAH? Yep, BAH changes are happening right now. If you have not turned in your BAH documents, then you're going to be referred immediately. There is no pass go. If it's something that's suspicious, then it gets referred immediately to CID.
To clarify, if I may,
please.
This whole fucking personnel action regarding the BAH situation, that was done in order to fucking to highlight and to fucking, what's the term? It's basically in order to fucking rape the people that are committing BAH fraud.
Basically that.
And the reason that it's on such an extended time period that they gave you so much time to do it is not because if you do it now or if you do it later, that at any point it's going to fucking prevent you from getting punished if you are committing BAH fraud. Like, BAH fraud is very, very...
it's pretty easy.
It's not a gray area.
No,
there's going to be a paper trail.
Yeah.
And you're going to get fucked.
Yeah.
Either way. What this system does is it just provides a fucking humane fucking amount of time for people to collect necessary paperwork that they might need. If you are committing BAH fraud, you're fucked. And this is now they're fucking coming to get you. Like, yeah, dude. It's gonna be fucking biblical. It's all I gotta fucking
It's
say.
gonna be biblical and chapterable. It's going to be administrative separation type shit.
Yeah, and it's fucking punishable, bro. Like, you lose fucking rank from that. I know for a fact, personally, I know a dude who fucking got separated and reduced in rank from E7 to E6, I think. Still, it's a reduction in rank. And E7 is not a fucking easy rank to get fucked from.
What's up, D-Max?
Hey, unrelated to that, I just had a quick question.
Shoot.
Okay, so like all the fires going on, like Oregon and Washington and California and everything.
Yeah.
Montana too.
I saw that they were activating active duty infantry units.
Yes.
And sending them to at least go for a month.
Yep.
One thing popped in my mind. I was like, so does that still count as hazard pay?
Nope.
And if they died, do they still get their SGLI?
Yep.
SGLI, yeah.
Yep. It's in the performance of their duties.
Even if you're not actively performing your duties, if you die, like,
yeah, it's considered a line of duty. Yes. The thing is that
I was just wondering, since it's not a combat zone, I was like,
no. Back in the day, the fourth ID for fires used to send people to go support the fire breaks and handle the what they call the rat lines of the to make sure that
the manual labor.
Yeah, the manual labor shit. Exactly, that's what it was. And they highlighted it a lot, and it was not uncommon for back in the day. And this is like in the 90s, early 2000s, where it was not uncommon that you would see soldiers out there helping out.
Oh, I'm just too young. I never seen that shit.
Well, I mean, it's almost become, back in the day was a big deal because it's like the soldiers, American soldiers are helping the community out and shit. Now it's almost fucking, it's mundane. It's meh. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like, it's almost like no big deal item. It's almost like you calling the show and fucking flushing us, which is, I'm shocked you haven't done it yet.
I wasn't planning on it. But those are all rumors and lies.
Yeah, that's it, man.
All right,
man.
Well, I was just curious.
All right, brother.
That's kind of crap, though. They don't give them hazard pay.
Dude,
forest firefighting is a hell of a fucking workout.
Well, it's not about workout. It's fucking like you could die from that shit.
But you could die doing fucking PT. You could die doing your job anyways.
No, they have a higher chance of dying in a car accident. So
yeah, exactly. Or Hillary.
That's different.
Or Hillary Clinton.
Forest firefighting. That shit's dangerous.
Oh, it is dangerous.
If you're jumping into it.
If you're a smoke jumper, fuck yeah, it is, dude.
Talk to the fucking fire god. Like, those dudes are fucking insane, dude.
The fire jumpers.
Yeah, smoke
Yeah,
jumpers. Oh,
I know a
fuck
dude
that.
that went.
That
and
was
did
one of
shit.
my summer jobs when I was 17. I worked for the BLM down in Colorado, and I'd drive out in an SUV
But
to
you-
pick up
but
fire
you-
jumpers
but-
after they put out something.
That was so misleading. You said that was one of my jobs. Like you were gonna say that I jumped into the fire.
Oh no, I didn't jump. No,
No,
I
I'm
drove
just
out
fucking
and picked
with
them
you.
up.
No, one of my buddies did that shit when he got out. I knew like he was a Marine though. Like he did secret fidget spinner shit in the Marines, and then he got out and fucking went to do that shit. It's actually hard. It's hard to get on with them, dude. Even if you got like a fucking like sex god fucking resume, you got to go on like probationary status and like part-time reserve fucking bullshit. There's only like a handful of dudes that actually fucking are hired on to do that shit.
What they
like permanently.
legit jump into the shit?
Like, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying is that the dudes that jump in, even the dudes that are actually fucking the jumpers, the majority of them are not like full-time employees, and there's like a small, like, I don't want to say small, but small relative to the seasonal fucking like max. Those dudes fucking, you know, I don't know, man. It's like job stability. If you have a family, it kind of fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, for those
the
short.
months they work, they make damn good money though.
Yeah, but it's not. That's what I'm saying is like, it's one of those jobs that's like
seasonal.
Yeah, but I mean, that's another reason why they fucking make good money, because they're only there for a short, like, so you got to figure like over how long of a period of time is that amount of money. Thing is that like, fuck, is it reliable income? Is it something that they're gonna get fucking picked up on for next season or not? It's kind of like being a ski instructor, but not being able to bang a bunch of hot bitches. But you do get to fucking pray to the fire god.
It's like being on a crabbing boat during crabbing season.
Yeah,
Is
dude.
the money worth it?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
All right, man.
Well, I'm just curious about that. I'll let you guys go.
All right, have a good one.
Later, dude.
All right, then.
I actually was waiting for a fucking toilet flush. I was actually waiting for a toilet flush.
Watch, he's gonna do it now. Like, he's gonna call back and fucking do it. Like, because
on a different
he
number.
has to do it before. Yeah, he has to do it before, like, initially.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, I'm impressed, dude. No, thank you. Appreciate it. So glad you didn't flush us. Yeah, I don't. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of fire gods, some dude sacrificed himself at the Burning Man festival.
You know, don't get me started on that. Burning Man.
Anyways, go ahead.
The Burning Man festival has become more of a. It's so mainstream now. It's unreal. It used to be just a hippie fucking joint. Now, if you look at it, you can get Wi-Fi. There's people fucking serving food. You know what I mean? It's just. It started off as a bunch of fucking hippies doing some shit, and then that's it. You know what I mean?
It's funny.
And then I guess the reason why is back in the day when the Burning Man first started out, they lit the dude on fire. They lit the Burning Man on fire, and you're supposed to run between his legs. And then that's supposed to be like the biggest of fidget spinning events that you can do, right? Well,
accidental self-sacrifice.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that they've always have had a barrier of EMS and police officers there to stop it, and because the way they built the Burning Man thing now, they put a bunch of shit in there and all that, so you got to be careful when you run in there. Well, that's exactly what happened. The guy was like, "Yeah, rock on, fuckery," and he fucking runs in there, and he trips. And when he trips, he busts his ass, probably because he realized that when he went inside those flames and he took a breath, he inhaled, his lungs stopped working. And then he collapsed and tripped at the same time. And then as soon as he went down on the ground, you saw the firefighter go right after him, wearing a suit. I mean, he ran right in there after him, grabbed him, picked him up. And what's funny is that he was burning and shit on fire, and they were dragging him out on the sand. So could you imagine getting burned and then being drug out on sand? And he died later at the hospital. Hey, it's fucking Darwinism, man. Exactly that. They're not the fucking gene pool. Who fucking cares? No need to fucking get stupid about this shit. The guy shouldn't have fucking done it.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, fucking. No, I'm serious. Everyone gets upset about fucking offensive. I'm tired of fucking being. I'm tired of us of fucking. We just seem to like want to not. We have this discussion plenty of times before. We just now seem that everything, we don't know what fucking offense. Everything's offensive to everybody, and it's you're triggering me, and you're like, oh my god, Afghan, what the fuck is your problem? You're not going to talk about something that's going to offend you, then, or you don't want to confront something that's offensive. I mean, like legit offensive shit. You can't say that because it's offensive. What? You said the word shit. Okay. So whatever, dude. I'm getting tired of this now. I'm like going back to that fucking leaflet thing, man. You want to sit there and get upset and offended and all this other stuff, and you can't do anything. And then, okay, why? Well, due to the fact that we are worried about cultural sensitivities. The last time I checked, we're the United States Army. There's not supposed to be cultural sensitivities. We wipe motherfuckers out. Close in, destroy with the enemy, that type of stuff. Kill, death. I mean, business is good, right? It should be that. There should be nothing else telling us down the road that we're not supposed to be doing something like that. The last time I checked, isn't that what the military is supposed to do anyways? To fucking kill? People are forgetting that's what we are in the business of doing, is killing.
God forbid you fucking hurt their feelings first.
It's death, maim, and destruction. Why is it funny when Mad Dog Mattis said something about we break things, we kill, that's what we do, and it was like, ha ha ha, yucking it up. Yes, see, Mad Dog Mattis, he's a great leader. But as soon as somebody as soon as somebody puts a Samoyed on a fucking leaflet, I'm sorry, wrong as fuck. We don't kowtow to fucking anybody. We shouldn't have to. The days of apologizing for fucking everything are over, especially if we're in a fucking war. Going on 16 years now. Is that that's what it is, right? You know what happened? It's like we're coming up on the anniversary of what next Monday.
Well, they could have also said that we didn't drop those flyers.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They're like, oh, it's the fucking Russian hackers.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't we say that then?
When in doubt, blame the Russians.
Yeah.
And fucking Secretary of State.
Well, I mean, no, the point being is I'm like, what do you? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you gotta stay fucking vigilant.
I gotta keep up with you, brother. So, yeah. So everyone's talking about, all the guys, the leaflet monkeys, fucking sent me something again that the NATO Strategic Communications of Excellence just wrote that it's a good time to review our analysis on how we're doing this. They're sending me fucking links now and shit. Now they're using me as a fucking proxy here and shit. So what think about that? Exactly. I'm sorry, we apologize. Exactly. Good point, D-Max. God dang it. Here we go again.
You just sound like a fucking crazy person. We don't know what the fuck you're looking at.
I'm looking at a screen that's like all fucked up.
That's literally what fucking Alzheimer's patients fucking experience.
Oh, the fuzzy TV experience?
The fucked up screen.
The fucked up screen.
And they fucking start yelling at the fucking environment.
Well, I am old, dude. I mean, when you pass 50, then you fucking don't talk shit. So, remember that Florida professor that said that Texas deserved Harvey because they voted for Trump? You know where he's from, right? He's from Florida, right? Now he's gonna hang out and meet Irma.
Yeah, I mean, karma, right?
Karma.
Watch what you wish for.
Yeah.
Or be careful for what you wish for.
Well, I mean, yeah. So.
And besides, what's kind of funny, didn't like with the whole electoral college thing, I know you say fuck it, Doc, but Florida went to Trump.
Did they?
Yep.
No, they did. Yeah, I've actually read that too. But and I did actually when I read it is when I said fuck the electoral college. I think. But that's my standard fucking stance on the electoral college, so it's not anything new.
Well, I don't really.
The point is, the guy's an extra idiot.
Yeah, well, he had an extra dose of idiot because he was talking shit. And you don't wish fucking karma on anybody, or you don't wish fucking something ill will on something like that, because that's exactly what happened. Irma's dry. She's dry humping the fucking karma bus, bro. To all those shit talkers.
Yep.
And you know, again, our hearts go out to fucking our fellow Americans. Because right now, them shits that shit's coming right up to fucking, and the way the jet stream is going, and the way the fucking slipstream, now it's been moved up on a lot of shit. So on Sunday, they're projecting it to be over fucking Miami at a speeds of up to fucking 130 miles an hour. So it'll be coming up to Georgia, you know, Sunday. You got to remember it's 400 miles across, so it's not like it's a small localized storm.
It's a big bitch.
Yeah. It's a big fucking. I mean, 500. What was it? 500 miles in diameter straight across.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fucking crazy.
And how fast is she?
They said she's going about 14 to 20 miles an hour, depending on some areas. Like, you know, I guess when the hurricanes get closer to a landmass, they kind of lose its freaking I guess its momentum. But it's gonna be a Cat 5 all the way up until it hits Cuba. When it gets to Cuba, it's gonna move north and then go to fucking Miami. And it's gonna be a Cat 4, and then of course. It's going to stop in Savannah to protest the fucking Stone Mountain Confederate Memorial, or it's going to be downgraded to a fucking Cat 1.
Jesus Christ.
And
dude.
then after that,
it's one of those fidget spinners.
Yeah, it is a giant fidget. And then of course we have to meet fucking Jose. Jose decided to throw his WTF fucking shit in there, and of course you know we saw what happened with that.
Is Trump gonna let him in?
I don't know. You know what? With to
fight the fires.
Yeah, to fight the fire. I'm about to say. Well, you know, D-Max did say that they're You know what? I didn't even think about that. The storm surge is going to be 10 to 14 feet. Is what they're estimating right now, and we're getting this straight from the Hurricane Irma Command Center at U.S. Army WTF Moments. We're just throwing the information out for you guys. But yeah, it's going to be 10 to 12 feet storm surge, which, I mean, on that coast anyways, the waves aren't that fucking big anyways. So that actually is probably a tidal wave in Florida fucking terms. Their waves suck. Sorry, Florida.
What was the other tropical storm?
It's fucking,
Kata?
it's Irma, then it's Jose, and then it's Kacha.
Oh, it's gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. So, yeah, people are like fucking going crazy about this shit. Pumpkin spice hurricanes and shit. So everyone get your fucking water and all this other shit.
Better hydrate.
Yeah, you better hydrate first. Have all your fucking cell phones and everything fucking already plugged up to everything, and that way when you have to bug out, you just unplug and you go. Don't be sick.
And if you're stuck, you can use your water heater for water. Just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Just make sure you turn it off from the outside source first.
Yeah, exactly. Miami is going to go underwater, man. It's you're right, Stefan. It's real fucking. It is not. I mean, it's there. That whole fucking area is going to go fucking under. When it goes
go
up,
to Walmart and buy a snorkel while you still can.
Yeah.
And a scuba.
Yep, exactly. So yeah. But real quick, some of the things that really kind of fucking set me off is actually, no, I shouldn't say set me off. From what I'm hearing or from what I'm seeing, because we got I'm getting pictures from everybody up and down the East Coast. I guess the gas prices went from, it was like two something, and then it jumped to like 260 or some shit like that. It was like 225, then it went up to 260. So.
Okay, I don't supply and demand, but.
Well, I mean, again, I'm not gonna fucking. Again, I'm not in these areas to fucking to see the fucking price. All I know is that anytime someone says, "Oh, there's a storm coming," I just naturally fill my truck up, and then that's it. In the event I have to, they say, "Okay, Kuwait, you fucking get out of here." Right, let's go. So. But anyway, oh yeah, they're looks like it was in Dallas. They're moving. They're trying to move the statue, huh?
But under the cover of the storm.
Yeah, right. Like while everybody's distracted with the Hurricane Harvey and Irma and Jose.
Quick, get the statue. Unfucking real. So yeah, the storm surge is going to be 10, 12 feet. 2 a.m. Friday morning, which will be, it'll be freaking, it'll be tonight.
Yeah.
2 a.m. Friday is tonight.
Midnight.
Fuck, it's midnight. Yeah, 2 hours after midnight. Damn. Ready to play tonight. Speeds will be sustained at 160 miles an hour. And then it's going to be around 2 a.m. Saturday. It's gonna slow down a bit, 155. So again, once it goes more further inland, after it devastates the fucking southern tip of Florida, it'll.
She said.
It'll be 130 miles. It'll be 130 miles an hour about that Melbourne, Tampa Bay area, and then when it gets up towards Jacksonville, Savannah, it'll be a Category 1 with speeds up to 90 miles an hour. Again, this is all projected, and of course, everyone's using their freaking their armchair meteorologist fucking kit to fucking let's see. Oh, WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Hey, it's Stefan.
Hey, what's up, man? You being safe down there?
Hey, I was just calling talk about the hurricane.
Yeah, dude.
We're getting in Florida.
So tell us what you got.
Oh, so we were talking about gas prices. So on Monday, I drove into. What's going on with my? Let me turn off my. All right, no, I muted the radio show. Okay, so on Monday, I drove into work, and I work in Melbourne, which is on the beach. And I was like, all right, I need to get gas because my gas is a little low. And so I called my wife and said, hey, fill up your car. Make sure you have a full tank. So I stopped at a gas station along I-95, and it was $3.50 a gallon, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Damn.
Like that's way jacked. Like they were jacking the prices up, and they had a whole hotline going on where you can report these guys if they're selling gas for over market value, kind of jack up the price. And so I was like, whatever, I'll just fill it up, and then I'll worry about that later. And so I called my wife in Orlando. I was like, hey, did you fill up your tank? And she was like, no. And I was like, you need to go to the gas station right now. And so she went, and there was just lines out. And like in Florida, especially in Orlando, everybody freaked out Monday and Tuesday. Everybody stormed the stores, like just madness, taking everything off the shelves, water, food, bread. And it was about yesterday, Wednesday, that they finally started to restock the stores, and people actually were like kind of starting to calm down. And then today they re-aimed the storm, and they said, oh, well, now it's actually going to nail Orlando. Now everybody's all freaking out again.
What if they just left in the first place? They wouldn't have to worry about it.
Well, yeah, exactly, right? People should have been prepared in the first place,
exactly,
rather than
than standing
wait
by.
until the last minute. But the news agencies, they were really proactive. They were like, hey, look, it's Monday. The storm's not going to hit until about a week.
Recommend that you get it right now.
And the governor was on the radio. He's like, hey, you guys need to get your shit and get it ready now. Don't wait. And everybody was like, all right, we're going to all go get it right now. And everybody was just madness.
Yeah. I bet, man. So have you prepared your homes? Your home? I know you're like big baller, tri-billionaire. So did you get all your pads ready and all that shit? Are you prepared?
Yeah, so I have a place over in Melbourne on the beach, and I secured it as much as I could. I have a guy putting up plywood over I need to get those metal storm shutters, like the actual formal storm shutters that you just bolt on, and you don't have to worry about the stupid ass plywood job, because we're going to get another storm and another one and another one.
Yeah.
And this isn't the first hurricane that I've been through. So, but yeah, so I have a guy putting up plywood. I'm like, I paid him and everything, so he's doing that, and he's taken care of me before. But I do need to get those storm shutters. The area that I'm in is just like less than a kilometer away from the storm surge area. Now, this storm we're having is historic, so I don't know if I'm going to get flooded, but I'm a little bit uphill from where typically they do get flooded, so I don't know. But so we boarded up that place and we did evacuate. I took all my stuff, packed up the house, and I went back to Orlando where my wife's parents lived. And I was like, all right, well, let's stay here. So we kind of started secure, and in Orlando, there's everybody has business. My wife has a business, so we had to take care of that shit, get all that stuff taken care of. I have my stuff to take care of, and so I do a lot of international work, and I had a flight out on Sunday, which obviously I'm not going to be able to fly out of Orlando on Sunday. So I actually flew out of Orlando today to get out, and I feel like a piece of shit, like leave my family behind, but we took care of it before we left, but now I'm flying my wife out tomorrow, and Orlando MCO is shutting down on Saturday about noon.
Holy shit! Didn't were you noticing some of the prices of tickets? Because we got guys in the fucking airline saying that I guess there were some tickets that were like fucking going up into like the upper thousands and shit. 3 tickets for $12,000. So they're gouging everybody on fucking
crazy.
On plane tickets too, huh?
Yeah. So in order to book a ticket, and so I was sitting here and I was like, I got to get out of here because I got to go somewhere on Sunday overseas. And I was like, I told my wife, I was like, do you want to come with me? And then she's like, no, I'll stay here. I'll stay. She called me. She's like, I want to get the fuck out of here. And I was like, okay. I was like, so I was trying to book something this afternoon, and the prices were I was searching all the airlines going out of Orlando, and I was like, well, I'll get you something. Don't worry about it. And every time I would click on a ticket and be like, all right, buy it, and say, sorry, server error, or it's already sold, or find another flight. It was crazy this afternoon once I got out to where I'm at now. And so I finally got her a ticket this evening, which was pretty cool. Like, I guess somebody canceled or something weird. I really hope that she checked in. She's all good to go. But I hope she doesn't show up at the airport and they're like, oh, yeah, we made a mistake.
Yeah, really. And then like freaking they said that you didn't. Yeah, exactly. Because there's some guys right now that are connecting flights right now. Was it JetBlue's offering fucking
$99 flights?
$99 flights, JetBlue, straight up. And
I'm pretty sure they're probably all booked by now.
No, they're holding it. I mean, they're holding it right now because I'm looking it up right now on Spirit, fucking JetBlue, $181, fucking to fly from Florida to fucking Atlanta.
There's a lot of flights
Tampa.
out of Orlando today that I got my credit card. I'm gonna book this, get my wife out of there, and I'm clicking on it, and I'm like, all right, go to book, and then as soon as I click it, it says, sorry, so this is sold out. It's like, you can't even let me confirm this shit. And then so I spent $500 on Delta, and they actually had a flight that was confirmed. The flight was on Saturday, and I was like, I really don't want to fly out on Saturday because I knew the airport was going to close. And then Delta sent me an email just a little while ago, and they're like, oh yeah, we canceled that flight. Here's your money back.
Oh,
and I'm like,
God,
well, thanks for my
dude.
money back, but so I was like, all right, well, so we worked some angles, and I hope tomorrow it works out and she gets out, but everywhere it's getting really crazy in Orlando. I don't know how familiar you guys are with Orlando.
I know that
it does have some. So Orlando is right in the center of the state.
Yep.
And it does have a little bit of elevation. So people are joking around on Facebooks and whatnot. And they're like, oh yeah, if there's a 20-foot storm surge, Disney's going to have waterfront property. It's really not true. Storm surge isn't going to come in that far, and the drainage is really well set up in Orlando. It's not going to be like a Houston where you have massive flooding. That being said, there are some neighborhoods in some lower income areas that are going to be devastated if there's either a tornado or massive winds, or just the buildings there aren't built or haven't been prepared for this. So if there's like 100-mile-an-hour winds in Orlando, there's going to be some really nasty devastation in some of the neighborhoods.
Well, life will find a way because Florida always has sinkholes, so I'm sure the drainage will be no problem at that point. Because I know there's a lot of sinkholes that the last time when I lived there, I lived in the Tampa area, and there was it wasn't a tornado. It was going to be a hurricane, but it ended up just being a tropical storm. And a sinkhole opened up right in front of like fucking my neighborhood, because the way the water was flowing and all that. So a sinkhole opened up.
Yeah, Tampa's pretty nasty for sinkholes around that area. I was over at MacDill for a while, and so the Tampa area is really nasty for sinkholes, and what happens with sinkholes is people start sucking the water out of the ground, and the ground opens up, and then it collapses in. So I don't think I mean, I'm not a geologist or anything, but I don't think the hurricane's gonna like cause any sinkhole problems.
I play one on
There's
TV.
actually a really cool sinkhole that I go fishing in. It filled in with water.
No, I lived in the Brandon area, so out in that area.
Yeah.
Out in that area was prone to have a fucking sinkhole immediately. As soon as it started, a storm would come up, and then it would be like, oh, there was a sinkhole starting to form up on this road or whatever. So they'd have to patch them up like it was no big deal. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking be careful, man. Don't take any risks. Let us know what's the status of your family. Make sure everyone's all secured and accounted for, man.
Yeah, so I saw the volunteer thing, and I left, so I'm not there. I wish I could have signed up for that, but I'll let you guys know if what's going on out there, and give you guys a little bit of a
please, because one of the things that's
boots on
going
the
to be important. It's not right now. It's going to be after the recovery portion of it, getting services knocked out, or if there's any services that have been knocked out by the storm, or if there's any flooding or anything like that. Because I know once it starts going up into the Georgia, Carolinas, I know North and South Carolina and Georgia were suffering with the Hurricane Matthew flooding that was happening up in there too. So yeah, it's gonna be fucking crazy.
Well, so they haven't even finished. They haven't even finished repairing A1A US1 from Matthew in Florida. If you go up to Flagler County, it's still got huge ass holes in it from where the storm just washed out the road.
What's the traffic like right now?
Yeah. It's gonna just. Excuse me.
Yeah. What's the traffic on 75 right now and 4 going to 95?
Well, so again, I'm not in Florida. I flew out today. So
okay.
But if you can look it up on the internet, it's just nasty. So they've evacuated the coastline along, and I'm on the East Coast. So they've evacuated all of the call it the barrier island. And they're starting to evacuate, and everybody's heading inland in toward the Orlando area. And so you've only got really, 2 freeways, 95 on the East Coast and 75 on the West Coast.
Yep.
And then you can take the 2 of those and go north, and then you hit 10, and that's pretty much, Jacksonville 10 or wherever 10 hits on the west side. But everybody's just coming trying to get into the inside of the state, and it's crazy. Like there's an app on your phone you can download. It's called Waze, WAZE. I use it every now and then for driving, but they have a website and you can pull up their map and see it, Waze.com, and it's just crazy. Like everything is just red and stopped. Like they're doing phased evacuation, so they'll evacuate the most hazard-prone area first, and then several hours or multiple hours later, evacuate the next area, trying to alleviate those traffic jams. But it just looks like everybody's just picked up and been like, "Hey, I'm getting out."
Yeah, seeing some of the live feeds from the highway cams, and you can see 75 being, backed up.
Yeah.
And then, of course...
So what they can do is they can take 95 or 75, and they can actually have both left and right sides going northbound. So they'll turn it into a one-way road.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. They did that once before. I remember that, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So
that's fucking crazy. All right, man.
Keep,
well, like I said, keep us posted.
So hey, I'll keep in touch with you guys. So nice talking to you.
All right, man. Have a good one. Take it easy, man.
Yep, you too.
Take care,
Bye.
dude.
Yep.
Thanks. Bye.
I couldn't even, dude. I couldn't even fucking. Couldn't even imagine. Why would you want to go inland though? That was shit. I should have fucking asked him that. Why would you want to go inland in a state that's gonna get flooded? Does that make any sense?
Why would you want to go inland in Florida?
That's what I'm saying. You're not really going inland. You're still on the same level plane. You know what I mean? They're not. I don't know, but again, 10 to 12 feet storm surge. I don't know if it's going to be much of a difference. And then it's going to travel up. So I'm just curious to see how it's going to happen. We'll find out freaking by the end of the week and next week. Oh man. Okay. What's going on the main page? What the hell's going on? Freaking.
You've been typing away, Doc.
I know, dude. I was like, you're like.
Oh fuck, dude. I'm sorry. I thought I was muted.
No, dude.
It sounded like Morse code.
Yeah,
going
I was
on
like,
your keyboard.
When I see some.
I was just working shit.
I know when I see something going on in the fucking ops, and the next thing you know, I see you fucking type. I hear you typing fucking furiously. Then I'm like, holy shit, what's going on? What am I missing on the fucking main page that I'm not fucking So I guess there's gonna be an interesting fucking post at 0400. Let me see. Let me give you a sneak peek. Sneak peek inbox.
Dude, it's fucking. Oh my god.
Okay, hang on. Is it gonna be?
It's out of fucking control.
What time is it supposed to be set up for? The 4 a.m.
04.
Gotcha.
Eastern time.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. I will go ahead and just let that post. I'll just go ahead. 0400, yeah. So if you pay attention to the main page at 0400, or if you receive notifications from U.S. Army WTF Moments, you'll notice that post coming up at 04, and it's pretty interesting. Let's just say this. Yeah. Wow.
Somebody's getting fucked.
Yeah, somebody's getting fucked. Somebody, but yeah, for 15 gallons.
50.
Oh man, you've been pounding them keys, brother. What's the status on the soldier? Oh yeah, somebody asked about the soldier who passed away at Fort Riley. I don't know what happened with that. I guess he was found dead in his room. Or let me see.
Well, yeah, dude, we're like super fucking swamped with hurricane shit right now.
I know.
And we're fucking following up. It's not like
we've forgotten them, or we're not.
It's not a secondary priority in the manner that, we fucking put it out already. But as far as like any additional investigation for something that's not a time pressing concern, that's what I mean.
No, I gotcha. Fort Riley soldier was found dead in his home. Staff Sergeant Garrett Swift was found Monday in his Junction City home. The CID is investigating his death, and he was found dead in his home earlier this week. He joined the Army in 2006 and arrived at Fort Riley in November 2013. He's been deployed to South Korea, Afghanistan, Germany, and then back to Afghanistan. So more to follow on that. That's all we got right now on that information. Yeah, shouts out to you, bud. So that's another one. Damn, you guys find the home and shit, like you said. It's kind of weird. That's always been like my freaking worry. Like, I'm not saying my worry, but you're like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, I'll talk to you later. The next thing you know, you see somebody fucking, hey, did you hear what happened to so and so? No, man, he just fell asleep and just didn't wake up. And like you said, natural causes. What's natural causes?
Well, at least your dog didn't fucking eat you before you were found.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
No, yeah. You know when you.
Do I want to know?
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. Okay, when you've adminned on U.S. Army WTF Moments, you have seen. That's almost like being an EMT or a Leo.
You've seen a lot.
You have seen
or it all.
You have seen the worst of the Army. You have seen the best and the worst of the Army in that inbox. And soldiers found dead, and then the description of what, and this was a while back. One of the soldiers that was found dead, and dog had was eating him up. Well, I think it was a guy. I can't remember if it was a guy or a girl. I can't remember what it was. But anyways, so yeah, you see you see the best of the Army, and then you see the worst of the Army, and I mean the worst. This is like cold case shit that you would see on fucking what was that, Learning Discovery Channel or some shit like that. You know those movies that Chris Bernetti likes to fucking reenact that he's doing now, and he's fucking and he reenacts the fucking cold cases and all this other shit. That's what it's like in the main page inbox on some of the stuff. Some of the shit is just too hot for even. We don't even want to. It's platinum uranium hot. That's how hot it is. You're like, you know what? We're gonna forward this to somebody else who can handle it, that can arrest somebody, because this is too hot. We're just gonna go ahead and pass this off. There's been a couple cases where we're like, yeah, wow. You guys want to see the Zapruder film? Become an admin on U.S. Army WM Moments. You get to find out who killed Kennedy.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Some of the videos that we get, holy crap. Damn. Again,
some of it you want to wash your eyes with bleach, though.
some of that shit you can't exactly. Some of them
I think you know what? I'm good.
No, some of you know, like I said, you see the worst of the army, and then you cannot unsee it. It is no way. No.
It's like talking to Charlie Sheen on the phone and getting hearing aids, analogous to vision.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But your eyes are gonna hurt for a while. Until you get, they look like your eyes are hurting there. You sure got some pretty eyes. So, anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. I know this is kind of a slow start this time, but we had some hurricane stuff to put out, and real quick, just to let you guys know, because of the hurricane, our outside the station ride has been postponed. Humans are more important than hardware. We're not gonna risk having the kids out there riding around and a camera crew trying to get this ride knocked out and then get swept up in the storm. So the guy in charge of the ride decided to say, hey, we're gonna make the call and not have a ride do this. This be a bad idea, because then safety and shit and storm and all this other stuff. So the ride will happen at a later time. It's not canceled. It's just the outside of the ride. And everybody who has been involved, the Lone Survivor Foundation, everybody who's been providing Ride on Bikes, Nine Line, all those guys that are involved, all are completely understanding, and they themselves are saying, yeah, we were wondering if this was gonna happen either. So, kind of glad for Mud and Mike Golf for doing all the logistics for it, because there was gonna be some surprises during the ride. What's happening, and there was going to be some Facebook Live posts and some a final video at the end of their riding into Ride on Bikes, and then I was going to consider about joining them on the party at the Ride on Bike stuff, man, because all I heard was beer and then beer and partying. So again, do not worry. It's not canceled. It's off for obvious freaking reasons. Probably because there's going to be a storm riding through Georgia at this time, hauling ass to South Carolina and North Carolina. So the ride's going to be postponed. Check us out on WTFNationRadio.com. If you guys ever look on that freaking site, you notice it's starting to get some podcasts uploaded now. A lot of us are now starting to get into the... Oh, shit. Hang on. Oh, God. Tim didn't go out again. Okay, good. We still have podcasts that are slowly getting put up there. So a lot of old shows and the daily rewinds are going to be put up. Interview with Action Figure Therapy. You want to keep WTFNR alive? Go ahead and go to the lower right corner, and you can hit the donate right there, so you can kick some cash over to keep the station running, to keep the funds flowing, so that way we can make sure that we give you a quality product and broadcast on all types of media. These podcasts are also on iTunes now. We're in the iTunes world now. Shit, that's what I'm talking about. Mixer, iTunes, TuneIn, Periscope. What other freaking Puffin? We have so many platforms that we're also we also got some Twitter pages. We have our own Facebook page. So again, all this stuff cannot be done without the generous donations from you guys. Again, just go to keep WTFNR alive at the lower right corner at WTFNationRadio.com. Also, we are on a tab within the ArmyWTFMoments.com page. You'll see the little play button right there, and you will see the Mixer chat and the Mixer screen. So there's no excuse for no way that you guys cannot get into it. There's going to be some projects coming on the way. Starting for the month of October, there's the ramping up of guests is going to happen. And then it'll be back to the way it used to be again with the flow of guests. I think August is just a bad month to do anything anyways for guests and shit. Not because they're bad guests. It's just that they all want to go on vacation or they got shit to do.
Before school starts.
Yeah, exactly. So then now once everybody gets their battle rhythm down, they'll be able to say, yep, okay, now we're ready to do a show. Because I know we have a lot of people that are going to come back. Some big name ones that we didn't have come on or didn't show up now want to come back. Ain't that right, Tech? But anywho, y'all have a good night. Don't forget we have our shows Monday through Saturday. The green room right now is temporarily not on the air just for a little sec, just to get to some logistical stuff knocked out. But soon they'll be back on there to provide you all the cannabis analysis. So with that, shots and
warning shots.
Yeah, warning shots. Let me kill the Facebook live feed here right quick, so that way I can play all my unauthorized music that the Zucks won't let us let us play.
Zuck Schwitz.
Yeah, God, dude. I'm surprised he's not fucking for all your jokes, all your Jew jokes and black jokes that you throw out. I'm surprised he's not. We haven't,
offering me a fucking job.
Okay, Facebook Live, we're shutting you off right now, but you can join us on Mixer for some tunes and for chit chat. So, shots, and y'all have a good night.
Night.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you. Because a vision softly creeping lifted scenes while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the soul of someone. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. My eyes were staring by the flash of a neon light that split the night.
bitches, they love visuals.
This is WTF Nation Radio.
I look around this room and I see nothing but untapped potential.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
You have potential. You have... Oh boy.